Well, good morning and welcome to AM Sports with me, Oreku Ampofu. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. Well, today marks the beginning of our build-up to DK Poison's 45th anniversary of annexing the WBC featherweight title, for which Nathaniel Atto has put together a hotline documentary, The Boxing Loan. Well, it captures the circumstances around the loan he advanced to the Ghana government from his purse for the purchase of mackerel for the people of Ghana. In this documentary, DK Poison, who is Ghana's first ever world champion in any sport, makes some key highlights, including the fact that he hardly had an amateur career.
I told them I wanted to fight. That's okay, they will match me with somebody. I didn't know whether it would be amateur or it was professional, but suddenly they said, okay, be prepared, you are going to fight this boy. The boy was a young, famous latte. You are going to fight for 6 rounds. That's where I started.
Straight away?
Yes, and I won.
Wow. Wow. So...
I didn't fight.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yes.
Wow. And
that was my maiden fight. I won. Continue winning until the time I reached a limelight.
I see. Now, did you feel at any point that you needed that foundation in amateur boxing when you started having regular fights?
No. I've been telling people that I'm destined with boxing, honestly. Nobody taught me the basic, you know. Like I said, I started in my own abode, in our backyard. I erected poles. I went and bought the soldiers, the bag that they carry. And I stuffed with sand, short and
yeah.
That's where I started it.
So nobody taught you how to fight?
Yeah, so I have a friend, when I started, family business, family say, you are educated fellow, and you want to indulge in, how do you call it, this vagabond's business, that word. You attend to them instead of to go and find some college job, big job to do. So there was this thing between us, so I have to leave the house.
I see.
So I left the house and went and lived you as a friend.
Okay. And you were certain, you were certain that boxing was what you chose and what you wanted to do.
Yes. So when I went and stayed with a friend.
The documentary Boxing Loan would be airing live on the JoyNews channel this September, and we'll be providing the exact date much later. But let's now talk some sports infrastructure development, because Ghana President, His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo, has commissioned the newly constructed AstroTurf at the University of Professional Studies in Accra. There's more in this report.
The ultra-modern facility, which costs around 4 million Ghana cedis, has a FIFA standard pitch, 5,000 seating capacity, floodlights, changing rooms and offices for the university's sports directorate. At the unveiling ceremony, President Akufo-Addo said the project is one of the many facilities constructed by government to facilitate sports development in the country.
Government, through the Ministry of Education and the Ministry of Youth and Sports, is committed to promoting sports in our schools and is fully supportive of corporate initiatives in this direction. The provision of the requisite infrastructure to this end is critical if our nation is to regain its pride of place in sports on the continent and the world. With my assumption of office, a total of 68 sports-related projects have been undertaken, of which 12 have been completed and 56 still ongoing.
The UPSA AstroTurf was constructed by Wembley Sports Construction, leaders in the construction and management of artificial pitches in Ghana. Robert Coleman is CEO of the company.
One of the things or the challenges that we have as a country is that we are quick in construction, but when it comes to maintenance, we don't maintain our facilities, and that's what Wembley wants to walk away from. That's the major reason why if you go to Kotobabi as at now, the pitch is still fresh. So we submit a maintenance plan to them, we adhere to it. We also make sure that the football boots that people come and use on it don't have the axles and all that, so that lifespan of the pitch will be enhanced. So I can assure you that when it comes to maintenance, I, as the chief executive of the company, will ensure that any AstroTurf that we construct, we make sure that we maintain it properly so that the lifespan will be achieved and the image of the company that constructed it will be maintained and also enhanced.
Former Ghana midfielder Larry Kingston, who was one of the guests at the unveiling ceremony, underscored the importance of artificial pitches in football talent development.
For me, I think it's a very good thing that we have it here in Ghana. For me, I think it's very important for all regions should have, every region in the country should have something like this. I think it's going to help our football development very fast. I will advise the corporate bodies and the government to make sure every region have this type of AstroTurf. For me, I think it's going to help them a lot.
The long-term goal of Wembley Sports Construction Limited is to construct a state-of-the-art AstroTurf in every constituency in Ghana.